Well, it's a good afternoon once again on one glorious day. I'm just loving this weather just lately. So here we are, another barefoot escapade. Barefoot Chronicles number 12. And we're here today in Healing, Grimsby, St. Peter and St. Paul. I think this is the third St. Peter and St. Paul I've been to this week. So it's just down the off the beaten track down here. Towards there is like Healing Manor, so I might do a part 2 to this. It'll be a first number 12 part 1 and part 2, I think. But yeah, it's an extremely pleasant day once again. I cannot complain. It's nice and cool under the trees. See, this road's pretty rough, but to me it just feels normal all the same. I know it's obviously Friday today. Hope everyone has an amazing weekend, especially in this weather. To get out with the family, don't stay indoors behind TV screens and computer screens and phones. It's not good for yourself. So Healing Manor Hotel, that's that way. We'll go have a little peek if no one's familiar with the facilities there and the structure and building itself. I do believe it's a few hundred years old, so we will go down there for part 2. So obviously this is part 1, St. Peter and St. Paul. Obviously they were the apostles of Christ, and they was martyred in around 664 AD by the Emperor Nero, the Roman Emperor Nero. I'll have to come back one Tuesday or a Sunday at 11. Time to change together. Resourcing sustainable church, growth, partnership and generosity. It's gone through the last few years. I'll read that more efficiently when I get home. As you can see, the lights cascading through, giving a rise to a most beautiful setting here on the outskirts of Grimsby. So I've come to this one because I have been before, but for some reason I'm not sure if I got a video or not. So I've come here today because it's a topic that I'll be discussing while I'm walking around the area. Is obviously healing in itself, the name of this town. Is a prominent name for health, and obviously if you're healing it means you're in the transition period of becoming healthy again. And I have very auspiciously unwell. And it's brought a rise to like mental health for my own, because I want to do things, but obviously I'm restricted for health reasons. I'm not breathing too good as it is, to be fair, and I just cannot sit at home and let myself rot away. It's not good. So you need to have positive mental hygiene to create good positive mental health. So we always look outside for answers, you know, in our jobs, in our relationships, in our home. But they're just material things. If the root cause is yourself, and you have the power and the ability to change it, and the power lies within. If you're not happy within yourself, it creates a ripple going out, and people around you can be unhappy because of that. It like transfers to them. So it all starts with you, and you have got the power to change. Like if something's not going right about it, you've got the power to change certain things to make it better again. Well, I lost my train of thought then. So yeah, the true power lies within ourselves, deep within ourselves. So if you can master yourself, you can master anything. Like, I think I'm a purple Dan at the minute. I've got way to go till I'm a black belt in all this. I'll let you know when I figure it out myself. Let's get a look then. Let's see, it's another. So Healing in itself is a town situated just outside Grimsby. There is evidence here. There was like obviously a manor before, and obviously the church has been built. There's a bit of a later period. I think like in the 1200s this church was built, but there was a manor here in the Domesday book. So it was mentioned when after the Norman conquest in 1066, the Normans they surveyed all the land across the country. So Healing Manor was originally here, and obviously there would have been town and settlements all around in the local area. And obviously they wanted a place of worship, so this was constructed. Well, there's this evidence is the 1200s this church was built, so like medieval times. We'll go down and have a look in the graveyard after. There's a sundial here, which is strange. Obviously it's just after midday, so there's no prominent shadows. Let's have a look. Let's have a little decode. So obviously you can tell by the archway of the bell tower there's a fair bit of erosion on there, so it's quite historical. Obviously you got the crown there and the vines going up to heaven. Like a flower there, clover or shamrock, a lucky 4-leaf clover, shamrock. So I'm not the only one about here today. It's pretty good. This is fine mossy grass, this. It connected. Obviously this is the best. This is the best you can hope for, is walking barefoot on very nice parchment of grass. So you got the sun and all its energy emitting. I'm around trees, obviously the grass as well. Deep breath. See? Magnificent. Fully recommend it. I will be doing some walks over the summer if anyone's interested. You don't have to be barefoot. Obviously I'm a seasoned veteran, but I am inviting people. So if you want to get in touch and it's like, yeah, I think I'll be doing them on a Wednesdays, I'll announce it all in the next few days. But looking for volunteers. If you want to come on, kick off your shoes and try. Everyone's got to start somewhere. So yeah, please get in touch. Message me on Facebook, Michael, or Instagram Barefeets, or even YouTube Barefeets if you're watching this video. Yeah, well, the grass is very cool. So I'm in the shade of the sun. We are in the midst of a heat wave. Is this a church hall here? Just leave for community events. I ain't got a good viewpoint there. There we go. Obviously it's on the original wall. The wall and structure of the church. So you have some good community activities there for the people of Healing. Some very old iron gates there. I think I did see something around here I'd like to look at. Yeah, please follow us on Instagram, YouTube. I need like 20 odd more subscribers, 27 more subscribers, so I can enable live streams. I will be doing something very prominent in these next coming months, so please follow the journey and follow it from the start. Where was it? Walking backwards. We reverse, not fade away. Now where did I see it? Right, I'll have to have a look down there. Was it down there? I'll have to do it on the next video. If it is. I saw a huge stone. Like a boundary marker. Ah, that can't be them. Well, I'll have to have a look on the way out. Walk past them. Obviously I was chatting away, chatting yarballs, and I bloody missed it. Now, we'll catch you on the way out on the exit of the facilities here in Healing. So obviously there's been a fair old people laid to rest here. So don't mind me, fellow sleepers. I come in peace. Om Namah Shivaya. So auspicious ones to salutations to the auspicious one. The energies of life all around. Mostly Bismillah if you like Arabic. Obviously there's a lot of crosses about, but if you lay a cube out or you fold a cross up, you have a cube in geometry there. If no one's noticed that before. Cube worship. There's in Mecca and Medina. There's the Kaaba where they go round on the Hajj. Mostly people worship the cross. Two in one in the same. And then in Judaism, on their third eye, Wailing Wall, they'll lean on it, and they've got a black cube on the shape of where the third eye, pineal gland. It's like of dreams and creativeness comes from. It's like it's I was like talking earlier. So earlier, like our thoughts, and on an earlier episode, let's talk about dreams. It's like, what are dreams? Where do they come from? Are we tapping into other dimensions? And have you not? Have what not? But thoughts as well. So I was talking to a friend about thoughts and the power of thoughts, and where do these thoughts come from? So if you have the ability to master your thoughts, you can become your own king of your domain, your own king of your kingdom. And also we can be our own gods here on earth. Because it is paradise here, and heaven and hell is situated here on earth. So we are all sons and daughters of God, even though we've got the power to create our own destiny. That's powerful. You know, we won't teach you that in school. Yeah. We'll not teach you it. I wonder if this is like a bonfire for the pagans. There we go. In loving memory. So obviously a lot of family members, their loved ones are here. So you've got to show signs of respect. It's lovely. Loving memory of the bird and nightingale families. Someone's left some like rosary beads here. So it's like Hinduism. So Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. That's like part of a mantra, which is like to do. It's auspicious. Salutations, Om Namah Shivaya. Salutations to the auspicious one. This is the great God here. If you can, this is obviously Shiva doing his Nataraja dance. Is in his form as in the cosmic dance of the universe at play, and he has the power to destroy, preserve, and create. See, I'm very spiritual and that, and obviously I've got profound religious beliefs. But for me, a few years back, I don't know, it's like something awoken within me, and I became aware, and like, even though Hinduism is not a religion, it's like a dharma, it's a part of life, it's a way of life. And I just find whatever was happening in India thousands of years ago, and the magnitude of what was happening is unparalleled, really. It's extremely beautiful, and it's attracting me like a magnet, and I'm a mere piece of scrap metal. So, but I know other mantras as well. Let's do some. So you got like Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. So Hare Krishna, there is a lot of similarities between Krishna and Christ. Krishna in ancient Greek is translated to Christos, and obviously Western translation of Christos is Christ. Both born on December the 25th, sorry. Both came from a virgin mother. There's a lot of similarities. Oh, it's nice in the coolness of the shade. A beautiful day once again. I've been invited to take part in a local event later. Obviously, people have been watching my content and making my Barefoot Chronicles and following my journey. So thank you. Thank you for followers and future followers. Please support my journey. It come to a halt a few years ago. Obviously, I've mentioned previously. I've had a few health issues. So I feel my mind is coming back to my normal self. So I thank myself for that. I could have got lost myself. So obviously I'm here for a reason, and I'm healing. I'm in the transition of healing myself. So that's why I've come to this church today. Healing. If you're going through bad times, you're not on your own. Don't shut yourself off from your own. At least talk to someone. Confide in someone. It's good to talk. You're not on your own. We're not on our own in this world. Obviously, there's forces out there of hopelessness, and there's a lot of angry people and confused people. So we just get lost up in the world sometimes, and I don't know. We can let emotions become the greater of us. It's there's a lot of children of rage now. We're all children, even though age is just a foreplay. Don't become sucked into this rage and this alignment of disillusion and dividedness. No, the people that control this world don't want us to have universal consciousness and be together as one. They divide and rule. They want us fighting amongst ourselves, So then we can be dumbed down, obey to our slave masters. See, I'm liberating. I'm liberating myself, my souls. I think we'll wrap that up now. I spoke way too much in this heat. Get out of it. So if you want to watch Healing Manor next door, let's go on to part 2. If not, I hope you enjoyed St. Peter and St. Paul on this fine day. So I'm going to take some photos from my Instagram and then record some footage and content next door at Healing Manor. So I hope you enjoyed this. Wish you all truth, peace and happiness. Take care of yourself and each other. God bless.